In the 1980s, the Red Deer College Queens volleyball team became an Alberta powerhouse, a decade of domination that began when Cor Auerkirk took over as head coach.
Cor was the mastermind of the success of all of the teams. He really did a great job with recruitment and player and team development, managing media and officials and administration, and he just guided his teams to the championships and the big goal at the end, and they performed for him.
Cor was the cook, and he put together these elements that just worked together. Obviously it lasted for many, many years, and yeah, he just had this knack of knowing what to say to you at the right time, and it worked.
My first women's team, they were very good. We went to a tournament in Calgary and we finished last. And believe it or not, we lost the 5th game in the gold medal match to Mount Royal. And we started at the bottom in the first turn, and so next year we won, the year after that we won.
Starting in the 1981-82 season, the Red Deer College Queens volleyball team won 8 straight Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference championships. They also enjoyed an incredible run nationally, winning 5 silver, 2 bronze, and a gold, becoming the first team outside of Quebec to win a national championship.
It was an unbelievable atmosphere of winning. That's what we always felt around us, that you play for the Queens, you guys win. That's just what you do, you win.
In 8 years, the Queens lost only 5 regular season matches, winning 178. There were 3 undefeated seasons and stretches of 61 and 90 straight set victories.
I never set goals for the team. They set them all the time. And we'd have a meeting and we'd sit down. What do you think we're capable of doing? And they all voted on it. I said, okay, now I'm going to be the boss, and the way we're going to achieve this is this way. And I'd give them an outline of what I'd like to. So you can't miss practice, you got to go to school, you got to be dependable with everything else.
We were responsible for our own training, and of course he'd monitor it, but we were responsible for all those things on our own. He wasn't there in your face, pushing you to do these extras. He made sure you knew it was the extras that were going to give us the bump.
We work hard in practice. As a matter of fact, I want you to come early for practice so you can get psychologically ready, stretch yourself up and everything else. And our practices are always really good.
We love to go to practices. Practices most of the times were good, they were fun. Players coming from all over the place, building new teams, being so committed to the program and having such great success. It was something really special.
I remember somebody saying to me when I was sick once, they came into the gym and I said, where's Cor? Well, he's sick. And he said, you couldn't tell there was no coach there because they were practicing just like the coach was there. They did it on their own. Usually they fool around and stuff like that, but they didn't fool around. It was serious.
When we went in 1983-84, the championship was hosted in Quebec, and so there were 2 Quebec teams that were in the tournament, and in front of their home crowd. And so we played 1 Quebec team in the round robin, and I think when we won that match, it gave us some confidence. And then we went on to win the gold medal match against Quebec, which was the first time in the history of the Nationals that a Quebec team had been beaten.
If you think about a national championship, that's because you're the best college in Canada, which is pretty good. And that was our level, and we finally beat Quebec. That's part of it. So there's a twofold thing there, being national championship, finally beating Quebec. Kind of had a swelled head for a few days.
We had a really good mixture of veteran experience, not just the co-captains, but all the veterans, and we had some outstanding rookies, and we did have good team development over the year. And one of the biggest factors is not only the influence that Coach Cor had on developing us, but that we had more confidence and more belief that we could win. And the goal was very clear from day one of the first practice that we wanted to win ACAC and we wanted to win nationals.
I think the one thing it taught me was confidence. In order to stay on that court, we had to be successful. And That's part of being treated like an adult, part of being responsible for your actions. We had some amazing athletes and a really good team that really had the will to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Alberta Sports Hall of Fame 2025 inductees, the 1981 to 1989 Red Deer College Queens Volleyball team.